Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm glad to see y'all again. It is a fine day here in North Texas. I think last time that I made a video outside it was about 1,000 degrees for a while, and then it finally cooled off. Well, it's been raining and pretty nasty here since about October, so I thought I would come and chat with you out here. I'm sorry that I haven't been around as much as I wanted to. But I have had something on my mind for quite a while, something that I pulled off the internet all the way back in 2010. There just wasn't a whole lot of discussion about cluster B personality disorders, especially narcissism. I'd never heard the term in the context that we are seeing and using it today. Some common passive-aggressive behaviors is what this article is about, so I'm going to just touch on a few of those. And the reason why I'm touching on the passive-aggressive behavior is because that is typically what the covert narcissist will use. They don't use things that are easy for you to see. I actually showed this. I showed this piece of paper. I don't even know if you can find this anymore. To someone, I said, "Aha!" I said, "This is what's happened to me," and the response was, "What happened to you?" Like nothing happened to you. So anyway, this is what was exactly happening to me, and continued to happen for as long as I've been around that group of people that I am with low or no contact now. So let me chat with you about a few of these. I underlined some of these. This has been, like I said, a long time ago. Ambiguity. Normally, they being the narcissist, they don't act until after they've caused some sort of stress by their ambiguous way of communicating, and which it's taken me a long time to figure out a lot of this. But when someone doesn't give you a clear message, they can change the goalpost at any time, and that's what a narcissist tends to do. They're going to give you ambiguous messages or mixed messages, and you are more easily controlled. If you're like I am, or try to be, I try to be direct and straight with people because it seems to be how we are supposed to act in a in proper society, or at least some sort of social setting. Forgetfulness. This is my favorite now, because every time that I wanted something done, or needed something done for that matter, the "I forgot" phrase, I can't even tell you how many thousands of times I've heard "I forgot, I forgot." Really, you forgot. You seem to always forget. And it becomes a more than just a habit. I thought that these particular narcs, especially this one, really just forgot everything, but they don't. So blaming people. They are never responsible for their actions. Even when you try to be responsible, they will let you be responsible for your actions and the issues or the mistakes you've made. But as a bonus for being around the narcissist, you get to be responsible for their behavior and their mistakes as well. And what a bonus that is, isn't it? Lack of anger. This is one that's telling. When I'm mad, you can tell it, and I don't have a problem letting you know that. Now, the covert narcs that I knew never ever showed any anger, but what they would do is they would become rage silently and vengeful, and then find stuff to do to you later, especially if you didn't do anything wrong. Now, there's times when you might have had an issue, or there might have been a plane going over, might have had issues, and maybe you did do something wrong, but the punishment rarely fits the crime with a narcissist. Something I thought was kind of odd is a fear of dependency. They can only claim victory if they deny their need for your support, which, like I said, in a social setting, we all rely on each other to some degree or another, but the narcissist likes to think, and it's not true, but they think they don't have to rely on anyone but themselves because, they're so smart. This is a good one. Obstructionism. Do you want something from your passive-aggressive spouse? If so, get ready to wait for it, or you may never get it. This is like a stock currency in trade with these folks, these monsters. Don't ever let them know what you want, because you'll never get it. And if you tell them you don't want something, you guessed it, you're going to get that. That's just the way they operate. Everything's about causing discomfort in their target, in their victim, so that they can control you to get what they want, which sometimes is nothing more than just control. Control for the sake of control. Victimization. They are always the innocent victim of your unreasonable expectations. You know, when I saw this and I showed this, I couldn't believe what I was reading. It actually talks about confronting a passive-aggressive, and maybe you can confront someone who's passive-aggressive and not a narcissist, but confrontation is really not wise. If you think that you're dealing with a narcissist, it's best that you go low contact, gray rock, until you can go no contact. I've mentioned before in some of the other videos that I've made that if you have to fight back, and there's going to be a period of time that you do have to fight back and fight to win until you can finally move your life away from these folks. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting article. I ran across this stack of papers in some other papers I was looking for, and I remembered printing this off, and I guess it's been, God, like 9 years ago now. And since then, there's been so many more articles and people discussing these issues, and man, am I glad for that. And I'm glad that I can give you some little bit of throw in my 2 cents on the subject, because I sure have been through it. I want to mention, though, again too, is that no matter how close you are to the narcissist or how bad things are now, it does get better when you can go no contact. I can't even tell you the despair, the depth of it was just, God, it was just so bad. It was so bad for so long. And you may be in for a wait, you may be in for a ride, but at the end of the day, or the end of the year, or the years, you're gonna find out that it was worth the wait. So anyway, I hope that helps someone today. And man, it's such a nice day out here. Anyway, before it turns into 1,000 degrees again here in North Texas. So anyway, I hope that helps someone, and hope to see y'all again real soon. Thanks.